Hey beauties, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be just a little bit different. I'm going to be talking about something a little bit personal to me, and I decided that I did want to share with you guys because you never know who's going through the same thing and may need to hear a little bit of encouragement. So if you're interested in hearing what it is, stay tuned. So guys, in my last video and in this current video, I know you may have noticed something just a little bit different about me. I cut all my hair off. Yes, it was on purpose. No, it was not on a whim or a spare of the moment decision. It was a very purposeful and intended decision to cut my hair. And I just kind of wanted to go into the reasons why I decided to cut all of my hair off. So to do that, I'm actually gonna start way back when in 2017 to the first time I cut my hair. February 21st, 2017, it was my birthday, and I decided that I wanted to cut my hair. My first instinct was to just simply do a big chop, rather than just go for a style. But my sister, she convinced me to go ahead and just start slowly with cutting my hair. So the first thing we did, we just kind of cut one side of my hair and make sure I kept my curls on the other side. And it was a really cute style. I loved it. It did kind of help me transition into learning to love myself with part of my hair cut off. Then maybe like a few weeks later, we decided to cut it off some more. So we decided to do a taper, which it was cute. I was just not loving the taper as much as I was loving the long curls. A few weeks later, after that, it's like, you know what, let's just go for it and cut it all off and let's see how I like it. So we cut all of my hair off, and I was like, whoa, like it was so different, but I loved being a bald beauty, basically. Like I loved how short my hair was. I loved how I had my baby curls and everything about the shortest cut. So the reason that time, back in 2017, I decided I wanted to cut my hair in the first place was because I was basically going through the deepest point of my depression that I can remember ever going through. I just had a lot going on that year as far as trying to find myself, trying to learn to love myself more and more, while trying to teach other young ladies and young men how to love themselves through my reign as Miss Tougaloo. And it was just hard because on top of that, I was dealing with my hardest semester of school ever, learning that I wasn't going to graduate in what I thought was a timely manner, but God had other plans, whatever. And a lot going on with my family and just a lot of internal stuff that I was dealing with, and I wanted something that I could control. I couldn't control the things that were happening with my family, with health of the family. I couldn't control, it felt like I couldn't control my emotions, but I knew that I could control how my hair looked, because every day I would get up and I would manipulate my hair to look the way that I wanted it to. So why not do something as drastic as cutting my hair off, right? So that was just kind of like a little bit of therapy for me, because along with cutting my hair, I didn't realize it, but it also made me realize that I was really dependent on my hair, as far as feeling beautiful and as far as wanting other people to think that I was beautiful too. I loved my curls. I loved the length of my hair back then also. And people would always compliment me on my hair. Like if there was anything that they noticed about me or would think was beautiful about me, it was my hair. And I was so dependent on it. It was like a crutch for me. And being able to see the frame of my face without hair just surrounding it, it made me nervous about going out in public, but at the same time, I knew it also helped me to learn to love myself as I was without anything, you know, blocking my face. Even though I do like to wear makeup and things like that, I don't have time to put on makeup every day. And I knew that for a fact. I would not wear makeup every day once I cut my hair, because a lot of people do cut their hair with the intentions of, oh, I'm gonna put on makeup every day. But I knew I wouldn't wear makeup every day because I'm just not the type of person to get up every single day and put on makeup if I don't have to, or even if I don't feel like it. And just, I don't know, I still do, but I know back then public opinion used to mean a lot to me. Like, I based the things that I did or things I said or the songs that I decided to perform in public off of what people would think of it or how they would feel, or would they like it, would they hate me after it. Like, I based everything I did basically off of public opinion, and cutting my hair was the one thing I did without any care of how people would feel about it. Like, I didn't even tell my parents that I was cutting my hair that short. It was definitely a surprise to my dad because he loves his girls to have their long hair, which, you know, I love my daddy so much. But I had to do something for me, something that would make me feel better. And at the end of the day, it did. It helped me to be more confident without having something to rely on or having something to basically cover up my face, because I've never found myself to be the most attractive person in the world. But like I said, my hair was a crutch for me. And so cutting off my hair back then was super important to me. And it was literally like not only light physically, because I had a lot of hair, so it was not only lighter physically on me, but I did feel like a weight was lifted from my shoulders, learning to love myself without that type of crutch. Fast forward to 2019, around January, I applied for an internship with Disney World. I applied simply because I wanted to do something different. I wanted to get out of Mississippi, and I wanted to see what I could do far from where people already had these certain expectations of me or obligations of me. And I got into the program. Thanks to my sisters, I was able to pay the fee that I needed to secure my spot in the program, basically. So without them, like, I would not be here at all. So I basically spent from January right up until August preparing to come to Florida and basically be on my own for real. So right before coming here, I decided to cut my hair off again and to just do a big chop. And people thought I was kidding. Like, a couple of weeks before I actually did it, I posted on Facebook, feeling real big choppish lately, which I'd been feeling like it was time to cut my hair again. And people thought I was kidding, had people texting me, you better not cut your hair. I'm just like, who ain't gonna cut their hair? So I told my sister I wanted to cut my hair again. When I first told her I wanted to cut my hair, no, I take that back. The second time I talked to her about cutting my hair, she basically asked me, why are you cutting your hair this time? And I told her, you know, going to Florida, I'm more than likely, if I'm working with Disney, I'm more than likely going to be working outside. It's going to be hot, which the heat here in Florida and the heat in Mississippi aren't that different. The only difference for me is that in Mississippi, I wasn't working in it all day. So I was fine keeping my hair because I was just walking in and out of buildings or in and out of my car. But here in Florida, it's kind of hard to really maintain a cute hairstyle and you're in heat and humidity all day. So when she asked me that was definitely the number one reason of why I wanted to cut my hair. But secretly, I did have like ulterior motives of why I wanted to cut my hair again. And the way that I describe it to myself is like, okay, the first time I cut my hair back in 2017, I needed a change. But cutting my hair now in 2019, I am the change. I have changed. And I feel like I needed something to signify that change, not for other people, but for me. I'm coming to a whole new state with a bunch of new people. I barely have any friends out here. I literally have 2 people that I know here in Florida, and they're nowhere like close to me that I could be super comfortable. And you know, sometimes God basically has to make us uncomfortable to get where he's trying to lead us to be. And cutting my hair again was that basically signifying my change. Yeah, I don't know, I felt really good about my decision to cut my hair again. I'm 24, about to be 25, Jesus, but I'm 24, and there are very few big decisions that I've made on my own. Moving to Florida being the biggest, honestly, and cutting my hair, I mean, like I said before, why not make such a drastic decision, you know, then to make a change for myself? And why not make a drastic decision now for my hair to signify a change? And like I said, this time when I cut my hair, I wasn't thinking about anybody either. I was only thinking about myself and how I felt about what I wanted to do and how I felt about cutting my hair. And I believe it was definitely the best decision for me. And I think it's funny how it all came full circle for me, because this time when I was cutting my hair, it wasn't out of being depressed or out of being upset or needing to control anything. It was simply because I can. It was because I felt like I was in a place in my life where I could be confident enough to cut my hair and be like, it'll grow back. And like the first time when I cut my hair, I cut it and I was like, oh my goodness, what did I just do? But it's hair, it grows back. And for whatever reason that you make a change, or that you want to cut your hair, you just want to do something different in your life, it's your business. If it's because you're depressed, or if it's because you just simply need a change, it's your business. It's nobody else's decision. And I think that's what we as humans need to learn to do, is to basically make our decisions for us without feeling like we're gonna hurt somebody else's feelings, or feeling like we aren't going to be accepted by society because we look a certain way, or we dress a certain way, or because we make certain decisions. Of course, there are some decisions that we have to make based off of other people's feelings, but the ones that are for our mental health, the decisions that's going to help keep us sane, and the decisions that have nothing to do with anybody else, we don't need to consult anybody but ourselves and God. Being here for such a short time, I've grown up a whole lot, and I feel like cutting my hair before moving to Florida was that first step that I took to just kind of growing up and learning that if I don't like the decisions that I'm making, then nobody else's opinions matter. If I'm okay with the decisions that I'm making, then be okay with that decision without the indecisiveness or thinking that somebody's gonna have a problem with it. Because if it has nothing to do with them, then it has nothing to do with them. And I'm so happy that there's something that I'm learning. To quote Coco Chanel, a woman that cuts her hair is about to change her life. Even though I'm already in my transition of changing and becoming the woman that I want to be, something in my life is about to change, and it's about to be big, and it's gonna be great. Like, I can already feel it. So cut your hair, keep your long hair, keep it short, keep it curly, keep it straight. Do whatever you want to do. But whatever decision you make in your life, just remember that you are beautiful the way that you are, that you don't need anyone else's approval to love yourself, to live your life for you. Thank you guys for coming and listening. Face the Beauty by Thee, out.